Come here, Ellie. Alright, so I'm going to show Ellie that I have a piece of food, or treat in my hand. When she goes for it and sniffs and licks it, I'm going to say off and close my hand. I'm waiting for her to disengage from the treat, so that could be her stopping pawing it, licking it. Basically, her moving back away from the treat will get her a yes, and will get her the treat, okay? I'm not going to give her the treat in my hand, I'm going to give her a treat from my pocket. And we'll see, usually it goes pretty quickly. Here, Ellie. Off. Yes. So just that little head movement away from the treat. Here. Off. Yes. So even if it's by accident, that was her standing up, she moved away from it, she wins, okay? And keep moving it into the camera. Come here. Off. Yes. Good dogs. Off. Yes. Off. Yes. Good girl. Off. Yes. Good dog. Off. Yes. Good girl. So she's getting it pretty quickly. Off. Yes. Good girl. I didn't even close my hand all the way that time. Off. Yes. Good girl. Off. Yes. So she never gets the treat that's in my hand. I always give her a treat from my pocket, because if what I have in my hand, or what you dropped or something, is something that she's not allowed to have, when you say yes, that she did it right, you don't want her going for. So you want her looking to you for what she can have, not what was on the floor. If you had dropped a bottle of aspirin or something, you don't want her then going for them. So then this one, she's really good at in the hand. Off. Yes, good girl. So when she's really good at it in the hand and won't even touch it, yes, good dog. Then we move to on the ground. Off. Yes. Good girl. Off. Yes. Oh, I'm slow on the treat, so you don't. Off. So it's different for her, different picture on the ground as yes, as opposed to in my hand, so she has to figure it out again. Come on. Come on. Off. Yes, good girl. Off. Yes. Good girl. Off. Yes, good girl. She turned her head right away that time. Good girl. Off. So I've got a big treat in my hand, so now what I'm going to do is cover it so she can still see it and even taste it. I'm just going to cover it with my thumb so she can't take it, and that will increase the challenge for her. Off. Yes, good dog. That was a good one. Off. Yes, good girl. Good dog. Off. Yes. Off. Yes, good girl. Off. Yes. So what this turns into, guys, is what we're marking is I'm telling her she did it right when she moves back away from the treat. So what that will turn into is off what's in her mouth if she has something that she shouldn't have, off something you drop on the floor, off if you want her off the couch or a bed that you don't want her on, or if she's jumping up on guests, off, okay? So the word's really universal. What we're marking is her backing up. Like this. Now you don't even want it because you know that you can't have it, eh? Off. Yes. So that's how it's done. A couple of short sessions. I will give you this now because it's nice and soggy and gross. Because you licked it to death. Good girl. Good girl. Off. Yes, good girl. There you go. Alright. So if you do that a couple times a day, even if it's just for 1 or 2 minutes, it will quickly come along to the point where when you start doing it, she's not even going to go for what's in your hand. She's going to look at you for what's in your pocket. Okay? Good girl, Ellie. Yes.